Hello everyone, Rick Adams here. It is 6 o'clock Wednesday morning, November 22nd, 2023, and we're going to do some day trading today. It's the day before Thanksgiving, might be pretty quiet. Yesterday was painfully quiet, even though it was a down day. Markets were red across the board. I will get to that in a moment. As for how things look right now on the futures front, mixed, mostly positive. Dow futures down 8, now down 7. E-mini S&Ps up 5 3/4. Nasdaq up 37.5. Russell up 7. So, as I said, yesterday was painfully quiet. I did trade yesterday, but the markets were so slow. Even though they were down pretty big, deep in the red yesterday. And I did trade, but I didn't even bother posting the video because it was just there were long stretches of waiting for things to happen. I did manage to eke out a small gain though yesterday. I mean, such a small gain that I'm essentially calling it flat for the day, which is better than taking on a loss. But as you can see there, 392 put made $116, 396 call down. I lost 196 on that, and then added to the 392 put, lost 478 there, and then with that being a put, I needed the underlying stock to go down. So with a nice pullback, I was able to make $580 on closing out 20 lots. Add all that together, and it was a very small gain. As I said, essentially flat. We've got less than, what are we looking at here? We got about 2 hours, 27 minutes to the opening bell. So I will see you then. 2.5 minutes until the opening bell. I am wide awake and ready to rock and roll. I was a little groggy earlier, but I am pumped up. You better believe it. Okay, I'm looking to trade the 383 call on the Qs, expiring November 24th. That is this coming Friday. 2 days to expiration. It's an 83 delta option, at least it was earlier this morning. That's going to fluctuate when the market opens. 1,600 open interest. You know, it's not massive amount of open interest, but that's not surprising given that it's a weekly option. The monthlies fell off the board last Friday. So any options that are left on the board for the month of November, they're either dailies or weeklies. And I'm looking to trade up to 20 lots. Here's a look at the 5-minute chart, and I'm probably going to take, at this point, I'm probably going to take a 5-lot starter at the open, because what's happening is, you see where my cursor is here on the 5-minute chart, and I go forward from here, there's a higher high on the price from this candle to this candle, but there's a lower high on the RSI. The RSI has broken down, and if I go even more forward from here, from this candle to this candle, there's a higher high, but a lower high on the RSI. So strength-wise on the RSI, lower high, lower high. So a little weakness there at the top. The buyers are probably exhausted. Sellers are going to step in, knock this thing down a little bit. So as this breaks down toward 50, closer to 50 on the RSI, I'm going to take a 5-lot starter and then build from there. 30 seconds to go until the opening bell. There's a look at the markets. Futures, Dow up 90, E-mini S&Ps up 15, Nasdaq up 78, Russell up 10. And let's see here. Let me get my order set. And they're off. Here we go. Okay, the Qs are moving up, gaining a little bit of strength for sure on the 1 minute chart, as expected right out of the gate. Okay, I'm going to take a 1 lot starter instead of the 5. So there's my 1 lot, $8.18 is my average. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? This thing is ripping. So I'm already up $107 on this position. So I'm going to sell okay, there's $110.75 profit on that 1 lot. I'm going to go ahead and take that as a start and get my next order ready. Okay, this continues to rip higher. I mean, RSI on the 1 minute chart is now in the 90s. I'm going to take a 1 lot up here. Get back in. And if this thing tops out and starts pulling in, or coming in rather, to where the RSI gets closer to 50, I will add 4 lots for a total of 5. Okay, I added 4. I now have 5 lots. My average price is $9.13, down from $9.89. Wow, that was a nice break there. Okay, I'm going to add. I got 20 lots. Average price $7.99 and 7/10. That fraction there is because of commissions. I think we can safely call that $8. It is 9:12, 42 minutes into the trading day. I still have my 20 lots on the 383 call on the Qs. My average price $7.99. Calling it $8 because of the 7/10. That's factoring in commissions. The market's pulled back pretty sharply off the morning highs. On the position, I am down $1,975 right now at the moment. Add in the 110.75 profit from earlier. I'm down total for the day. It's fluctuating as these prices move, but I'm down over $1,600 right now. Holding on for the ride. I don't know what happened that triggered this sell-off from the highs. Nvidia is down $19 a share right now. Tesla is down $6. So with the NASDAQ being a tech-heavy index, when these tech stocks sell off, then the NASDAQ sells off pretty hard. So those 2 stocks perhaps are a contributor to this sell-off. And I'm confident that short sellers rushed in and rode this thing to the downside. They're going to have to cover at some point, which is going to push prices higher. So I'm just holding on for the ride. I am now green on this position. I gave an update a little bit ago. I don't remember how much I was down, even though it was just a little bit ago. But after that update, I was down $3,000 on this position. I held on for the ride. There was some what appeared to be accumulation at this bottom here, these bottom levels. A little pop to the upside, and then it dipped down again a little bit. Off of this low here of 389.04, it was Rip City. I believe short sellers came in, covered their positions. There is no doubt that they rode this thing all the way down. They jumped in and just took this thing, held on for the ride all the way down, and then they got out. Excuse me for a moment while I go to another screen here and watch. The market mid-price is 806. After being down $3,000, as I said, I'm now green on this position. Same 20 lots, average price $7.99. I'm going to wait for 815 on the mid-price, and I'm going to offer 8.25 to get out. Okay, my offer's out there, 8.25. And boom, I'm out. There we go. $501.30. Add that to the 110.75 from earlier. $612.05 on the day. Not a huge banger today, but hey, you know what? Not bad after being down $3,000 earlier in the day. All right, 9:36, 1 hour, 6 minutes into the trading day. I am done for the day. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Thank you very much for watching. Markets are closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Friday is half day, but I won't be trading. I expect it to be a light volume day, and I've had a pretty good week, so I'm just going to take my money and run. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.